YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we got some NBA news involving the Los Angeles Lakers once again, and the same as usual. So today, an NBA writer proposed a blockbuster trade for the Lakers to finally acquire center Myles Turner and sharpshooter Buddy Hield from the Indiana Pacers. So Eddie Biter of Fadeaway World proposed the following trade idea between the Lakers and the Pacers. So the trade package is the Lakers receive Myles Turner and Buddy Hield, and the Pacers receive Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, and a 2029 first-round pick from the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I do want to rant for a little bit and just get this off my chest because, to be honest, guys, I feel like I've been repeating myself in my previous Myles Turner and Buddy Hield videos, and I just don't see this happening because if those guys were going to get traded to the Lakers, it would have happened already, right? Since like the past few seasons, they've been linked to the Los Angeles Lakers. There's been expectations, him going to the Lakers, and it just hasn't happened, right? Now, the thing that's interesting, the Lakers last offseason almost acquired Buddy Hield and Myles Turner for Russell Westbrook in the summer because the Los Angeles Lakers nearly sent Russell Westbrook in an unprotected first-round pick in 2027 and a 2029 first-round pick to the Indiana Pacers for Myles Turner and Buddy Hield before the Lakers general manager Rob Pelinka determined that giving up two future draft capital was too much steep of a cost of a pay for those two players, right? Because Myles Turner, he does have his injury problems, his injury history, and they were concerned on how he would work next to Anthony Davis. On paper, it looked like the scariest front court in the NBA. And then for Buddy Hield, he's one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA. Now, Russell Westbrook, he did get traded like in the trade deadline to the Utah Jazz last offseason, while Myles Turner and Buddy Hield remain on the Indiana Pacers. So the Lakers, they still have a level of interest in trading for Myles Turner and Buddy Hield, sources told NBA Analysis Network. But ownership wants to see how the current roster does start next season before making any trades, right? They want to see if Taurean Prince, Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes, and those guys like Cam Reddish like work with the Los Angeles Lakers and they do well before making any trades because the Lakers, they look very scary on paper. They had one of the best off seasons in a very long time in like the last 10 years. Now, Myles Turner is an outstanding rebounder and defender. He led the NBA in blocks per game last season twice and can stretch the floor with his improved shooting. Turner put up 18 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, and 2.3 blocks per game in the 2022-2023 season for the Indiana Pacers while shooting 54.8% from the field, 37.3% behind the arc, and 78.3% from the free throw line. Meanwhile, Myles Turner is one of the best shooters of all time in NBA history, pure shooters, and he's like around, 29, 30 years old. He's a veteran, and he was second NBA last season in three-point field goals made, 288, and shot around 42.5% from the three-point line. Yes, I was right. He's 30 years old, out of Oklahoma product. His career, 40.2% from the shooter from three-point line, which is good for 39th in NBA history. So Turner has a career NBA average of 13.4 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 2.3 blocks, while while Buddy Hield has a career average of 16.1 points per game, 4.4 rebounds, and 2.6 assists. Now, Lakers fans, would you guys want to include Austin Reeves in this trade package? Personally, I don't because we've seen the way he's been playing for Team USA. He's been balling out. He's improved as a defender. And there were times where Tyrese Halliburton would miss a three-point shot and Austin Reeves would put back the dunk. So I like Austin Reeves going to continue to get better. He had a big season last year. It was a breakout season, but I expect him to take that next leap this upcoming season. I believe this would be like his third or fourth year this upcoming year, which I'm super excited. And then for Rui Hachimura, he was pretty much mediocre throughout his career with the Washington Wizards. And they're really tanking, right, since they traded Bradley Beal to the Phoenix Suns because he had a no-trade clause. And once the Lakers got their hands on him, Phil Handy, and worked with them, he played really well in his first postseason performance, and that's why the Lakers decided to bring him back in free agency. He was a restricted free agent. So the Lakers, it was must that they retain him and Austin Reeves because I feel like those two guys can be the main future for the Los Angeles Lakers if LeBron James retires. And then he still got Anthony Davis, who the Lakers not signed, but like They gave him a contract extension because he's eligible on September, and it was the largest annual extension in NBA history. So he's on contract for 5 years till like 2028. He was still on contract for the 2023-2024 NBA season, and he was going to be a free agent for the 2025 NBA season. So I'm just glad that Anthony Davis is still on the Lakers. It has nothing to do with this video. I'm just pointing it out there. And then for Jared Vanderbilt, I like Jared Vanderbilt. He's one of the best wing defenders in the league. He's 6'9", has good size, can guard multiple positions. He's just so versatile. And the thing with him was that there was a lack of concern with him and LeBron James because of the floor spacing and Anthony Davis, his inability to shoot a three ball. But he's been in the lab working on his 3-point shot, and hopefully that translates to the regular season this upcoming season, which I'm super excited. Now, Lakers fans, NBA fans, general, you guys let me know in the comment section how do you guys feel about this trade proposal. Would you guys want to include 3 players and a pick for Myles Turner and Buddy Hield? Now, my personal opinion, I would not, because you're losing out 3 players and you're including a first-round pick for Myles Turner, who, of course, you can argue that he's one of the best shot blockers, big men in the league. But if you're talking about star, I'm not sure about that, right? And then Buddy Hield, he really hasn't played for a winning team, right? He was on a Sacramento Kings team who missed the playoffs for like 16, 17 straight seasons until like this past last season, and they were not very good, right? And then got traded to the Indiana Pacers, of course. They didn't really have the greatest season last season. Of course, they were like 6th or 7th or whatever seed it was. But until Tyrese Halliburton got injured, things just went downhill. So they didn't make it to the postseason, and Buddy Hield's never been in the postseason. So I'm not sure how he would work with the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, if his three-point shooting ability would help, but I just haven't seen him do that on a winning team. So until he goes to a winning team and be able to prove himself that he can consistently knock down shots, I'll believe it. But anyways, I'm out of here. Make sure you guys drop a like, smash the subscribe button for more Lakers content, and peace.